This is Peter Miller, the charge incorrigibility, age 9. This is Mary Capel, the charge shoplifting, age 14. This is Charles Wiggins, the charge car theft and assault with a deadly weapon, age 17. All these youngsters have one thing in common. They are minors. They are awaiting a hearing in juvenile court. What made these children criminals? That is what the law seeks to find out in juvenile court. Our appreciation to the probation department of the County of Los Angeles for making this program possible.
Raymond Pearson?
Raymond Pierson, 15. The charge, car theft and the brutal beating of an old man. Hearings before the juvenile court are closed to the public. Only the child, his parents or guardian, and the appropriate court personnel are present. Commissioner Irving R. Dortman presiding. Deputy Probation Officer Gruber. This is Raymond Pierson, age 15. His stepfather, Mr. Manzak. His mother, Mrs. Manzak. His half-sister, Harriet.
It is hereby stated in the petition that on the night of April 12th, one Raymond Pierson, accompanied by another boy, Charles Wiggins, did unlawfully take for your own use an automobile, the intent of depriving the owner of that vehicle, Mr. G. Samuel, of the use of his property. It further states that you proceeded up Ingram Street for 3 miles with the automobile, and then, fearing apprehension by police officers, attempted to abandon it in a courtyard at number 210 Ingram. It is further stated that the automobile, upon entering the courtyard, knocked over several trash cans, causing a commotion which aroused the janitor of that building, Mr. Louis Bermudez. It is also charged that when Mr. Bermudez remonstrated you, Raymond, your companion, he was attacked to such an extent that he suffered 27 bruises, was taken to St. Teresa's Hospital in critical condition from this assault. Now, Raymond, do you have any questions about what I just read? On the charges against you of grand theft and assault?
No, sir.
You understand it?
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say about these charges, Raymond? Do you deny them? Is this what happened?
It happened.
The way the charge says.
It happened.
Mr. Gruber, is this the kind of answer you've been getting from this boy?
We have been having this trouble.
Raymond, just about 2 years ago, the first complaint against you was filed for taking a tire from your stepfather's car. 6 months later, the complaint involved a camera. 9 months after that, an electric drill. All of these things, I believe, belong to your stepfather, Mr. Manzak. Why did you take these things from Mr. Manzak? Raymond, why won't you talk about those past complaints?
Well, I just took them. I never tried to sell them or anything. Why don't you ask him? He was the one that made it complaints against me.
That's right. I signed the complaint. The boy's mother didn't want me to. It wasn't easy for me. I signed the complaint.
May I say something, Your Honor?
Yes, of course.
My husband did the right thing in making the complaints. Maybe I didn't think so at first. Maybe we had our troubles. But he felt that we couldn't handle Raymond anymore. We had to turn to somebody else for help. My husband gave Raymond and me a good home. He had a good home. He thinks that my husband didn't feel that way, but it broke my husband's heart to sign that first complaint.
Well, I'm going to get at the heart of the matter right now, Mrs. Manzak. The current complaint. Raymond, this is a serious police matter. A car was stolen and a man was almost murdered. Do you understand that? Look at me. We're talking about a human life. For 3 days, they didn't know if this man would live. His wife lived through terror. There was blood on that sidewalk. The stains are still there. This is what we're talking about. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Now, on the night in question, you told your sister you were going to play in a softball game and you left the house. Is that right, Mrs. Manzak?
Yes, that's right.
Commissioner, I'm not sure that's right.
Don't start that
Look,
again.
we are here. It's rotten, but we are here. So let's get everything out. I love my daughter, Commissioner. She gets very fine marks in school, and she's a good and obedient girl. But where Raymond is concerned, she knows things she doesn't say. On that night, they talked a long time. He must have said a lot more than he was going to a ball game. And I asked my daughter, and she says, that's all.
It is all.
Harriet, facts are important to us here. Now, we're trying to help Raymond. Don't try to hold back things. Is there something more he said?
No.
Well, you seem to have your brother's confidence. There's nothing more you want to add.
No. The things we talked about were just kid talk. My mother asked me where he was going, and I told her, why don't you ask him sometimes? He can talk English.
Well, that's the thing, Commissioner. Whenever I'd ask Raymond something, I'd end up yelling. I got so I was afraid to ask him for fear the stealing would start again. I saw him go out. I wanted to stop him, but how can you stop a 17-year-old boy at 8 o'clock at night? You can't live your life stopping him. Maybe I haven't the right to say this, but I can't help feeling that Raymond wouldn't have gotten into this trouble if it hadn't been for that other boy.
Well, that's a normal enough reaction for a mother, Mrs. Manzak. Of course, Raymond, you didn't go to any softball game. You went and looked up the Wiggins boy. By 9 o'clock that night, the car had been stolen, the old man had been beaten, you were sitting on a bench in the police station. Now, Mr. Gruber here has gone to some pains to list that other boy's record for me. Beatings, assaults, larceny. Raymond, did you know all these things about this fellow when you took up with him?
No.
Where'd you meet him?
I don't know. I just met him.
Where?
Oh, a place to start going to. Candy store.
Where, in your neighborhood?
No. Around Hoyt Street.
All right, Raymond.
Hoyt Street.
Now, I want you to tell me...
Your Honor, please, may I ask Raymond why he started to hang around Hoyt Street?
I don't know. It's just a place to go.
No other reason.
Hmm?
Well, Hoyt Street was where I lived when I was married to Raymond's father. That's where Raymond spent the first 2 years of his life.
Oh, I see. So, Raymond, for one reason or another, you started going back to an old neighborhood. You got involved with the Wiggins boy. Then there's the night in question in the car. Now, as I understand it, Raymond, the Wiggins boy came driving up to you in the car, and he stopped to talk to you. You got in, you went with him. Tell me, Raymond, did you know that was a stolen car?
Guess so.
Then why did you get in?
It's a hot night. I wanted to cool off.
Oh, come, Raymond, you can do better. Well? You were going to run away?
I don't know.
Where?
Anywhere south, maybe.
The border? Mexico?
Maybe.
Tell me, Raymond, how are you going to get along down there?
Oh, I don't know. Guys get along?
Mr. Gruber, I see here that he ran away 2 years ago. Where did he go?
We don't know.
You don't know. You didn't cover that?
Yes, we did, but... Well, that's another one of the things that Raymond wouldn't talk about.
Where did you go, Raymond?
I have a request, Your Honor. Believe me, I'm very serious about this. right here and now, I would like you to ask Raymond officially what he did that week. I know very well that was the start of everything bad.
Mrs. Manzak, I think your husband's right about the importance of finding this out. Can you help us in any way?
No, I can't.
Miss Manzak? Miss Manzak, can you help us? Miss Manzak, if you told me you knew where Raymond went, do you think that I'd harm him with that information? Don't you understand the only thing that really matters is to try to help your brother? Miss Manzak, I remind you that you took an oath. I remind you that this is an official hearing. I'm asking you a question now. Do you know where your brother went the time he ran away from home? Do you know?
I know, but I won't say.
You know?
I didn't lie. I told the truth. I said I know, but I won't say anymore.
Hear that? You heard me just now.
How many times have you heard me around the house? How many times have you heard me say it? It all started when Raymond went away that week. We didn't know where he was.
Leave me alone. I don't have to
Please,
say.
please.
He's got a right to have a secret in the heart.
Sit down, please.
It's something he told me and he trusts me, and why don't you all leave him alone? He's a nice boy and nobody listens to him, but I listen to him and I won't tell you what he said.
Will you please take the young lady outside? We'll have to go on without her. All right, Raymond. We'll move along now. We'll take up the biggest question of all. The willful and brutal assault on the body of that janitor. 27 blows on the body, Raymond. The medical report says that he was battered into unconsciousness so soon that he himself had no recollection of what happened. This is one of the harshest reports I've read in a very long time. I'll go further than that. It's a sickening one. Did you, Raymond, knowing what you were doing, take part in that assault?
I was there.
I know you were there, Raymond. That fact is clearly established. Did you take part?
It happened.
Well, Mr. Gruber, where does that leave us? Victim unconscious by the second blow. He's unable to help us at all. The girl is certainly no help. We should find somebody who'll talk about what happened. Who will it be? The other boy?
Charles Wiggins. If he's here. I've had him waiting outside in case you wanted to talk to him.
Oh, I'd sure like to hear somebody talk about it. Bring in the Wiggins boy.
Charles Wiggins?
Step over here, please.
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand.
Yes, sir.
You swear the statements you're about to make in this case are true?
Yes, sir.
Sit down.
Yes, sir.
You were here merely as a witness, you understand.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's already been ascertained in your own case. When you tried to park the car in the courtyard, you knocked over the trash cans. You made such a noise that the janitor, one Mr. Louis Bermudez, came running downstairs, and he was then attacked. Why was he attacked?
He started yelling at me. I don't need nobody like that yelling at me. And he said, "Get out." I said, "You gonna make us?"
Then what? What did you do? And what is it you claim Raymond did?
I punched him.
With your hands?
That's right, with my hands, and I got a stick, and I give it to him with a stick.
And Raymond?
Same as me. Well?
Commissioner, would you ask him if he's made any threats to Raymond?
You heard that. Did you threaten this boy in any way if he wouldn't share the blame with you?
You, me? No, sir.
The man had 27 bruises. On his face, his back, his arms, his shoulders. Which of these bruises came from Raymond?
The chest. Raymond hit him in the chest.
With his fists?
Yeah, with his fist, and he used the stick.
What about kicking?
That's right, he kicked him too. We both kicked him.
How many times did Raymond kick?
He 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you?
About the same. We do everything the same together.
All right, you can go.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. I'm sending along a report to the police department about Mr. Gruber's fears that you've threatened Raymond. If he gets hurt in any way, proved or otherwise, you're going to be in for a lot more trouble than you are even now.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, Raymond, you have anything to say?
About what?
You know about what? About Mr. Gruber's feelings that you really didn't take part in the beating of that man. Your chances are running out, son. Do you wish to enter a denial? You have nothing to say.
No.
Well, Mr. Gruber, I don't see what else we can do here.
There's that other witness.
I don't see what light he can shed on this specific question. He wasn't there, was he?
No, not at the time of the beating. Well, I only had a brief chance to talk to him on the telephone. I have a feeling that we might be missing something if we don't bring him in.
All right. Bring in Mr. Arthur Pierson, please.
Arthur Pearson?
Commissioner, I don't see why you're bringing Raymond's father into this. I haven't seen him for 5 years. I didn't even know if he's dead or alive. He was never interested in
Step
Raymond.
over here, please.
I don't see why.
Raise your right hand. You swear the statements you're about to make in this case are true?
Oh, I do.
Sit down, please. Pearson, I'm sure you must realize how serious all this is.
Yeah, they told me over the telephone. Look, I wouldn't be here, Your Honor, if I didn't think it was serious. My boss didn't take to this very kindly. He might take the day off in a busy season like this. He thought I was pulling a fast one, all of a sudden having a grown son. Look, I haven't seen Raymond very much since the divorce. It wasn't that I didn't want to, but I just thought it'd be better for the boy if he wasn't confused with two fathers.
Let's set the record straight, Your Honor. He didn't come around because he didn't care what happened. Right now, it's the first time he has seen Raymond in maybe 5 years.
Look, it just so happens I saw him 2 years ago. And what's more, I knew then that a mess like this was going to happen.
2 years?
2 years?
Well, yeah, when Raymond come to see me, he run off, sir. He come to my room and he stayed 2 or 3 days.
So he came to see you, Mr. Pearson, his father. You hinted that something happened during those 2 or 3 days that made you know trouble was coming. What was that?
Money, sir.
Money?
Well, look, this ain't easy.
We all know that, Mr. Pearson. Believe us, we know it isn't easy. Go on, please.
Well, I tried to do the things with that boy. The first day and the second, we run out to the cafeteria and we went to a show, and I was even thinking about taking him to a ball game. And then, all of a sudden, I noticed something. It was $30. $30 was missing from my wallet.
You think that Raymond took your money?
Well, who else? There's just the two of us in the room.
But you went out. You paid for the cafeteria, you paid for movie tickets, things like that. Couldn't it have happened along the way?
Now, look, I ain't a millionaire. I know the value of a buck, and I don't go around losing money.
Mr. Pearson, what did you do when you found that money missing?
What, well, I talked to Raymond about it.
What did you say to him?
Well, I was mad. Well, who wouldn't be mad? I said he thought he took it. I called him.
You called him something?
Well, naturally, I was a little angry.
Please, Mr. Pearson, what did you call him?
Well, all right, I called him a thief. What do you want me to do, give him a medal?
Raymond. Raymond. Did it bother you when your father called you that?
No, what do I care what he calls me?
Raymond, did you take that money?
Well, ask him. He's the big expert on what I did.
I'm asking you, son, did you take that money?
Ask him.
Why did you go to see him in the first place? Raymond, I want the truth. Was it because you knew you had a father? You thought you were missing something? There's nothing wrong with that, son. Is that why?
Well, I guess so.
Up to that time, you'd had trouble at home. Nothing really serious. Certainly nobody ever said you ever stole anything. But you came back from that visit, or whatever it's to be called. We have a long record of your taking things. Now, Raymond, I say you started taking things because of what happened during that visit with your father. Raymond, I think I can help you. But I beg of you, tell me the truth. Did you take that $30?
No, how could I? Why'd you have to call me that? Why'd you have to call me a thief? Why'd you have to call me a thief?
He made that up so he could get rid of you.
All right, son. What do you have to say about the charges against you?
Well, I admit I took a car. I was in the car that I knew was stolen. But I didn't touch that old man. Oh, it made me sick. The way that old man looked. It was the worst thing I ever saw in my life.
Oh.
Mr. Gruber, what is your recommendation in this case?
I know that Raymond cannot be returned to his family. Well, not right now. But I sincerely believe that the only people who can really help him are right here, that can give him love, faith in himself. But I hope he can be returned to them as soon as possible.
Mr. Gruber, what about one of our forestry camps?
Yes, I think that's very right.
I hope you understand all this, son.
Yes, sir.
I think we've been very lucky here, Raymond. We might not have found out the things we did today. I might have felt in all conscience that I had to commit you to the California Youth Authority. The forestry camp is nothing like that. There are no walls or bars. It's run on the honor system, Raymond. I think you'll do very well there, because I truly believe that you are an honorable boy. Any questions?
Well, one thing. How long would I have to stay there?
I can't answer that, Raymond, because the answer doesn't entirely depend upon you or your conduct. You see, the authorities won't let a boy go home unless they're truly certain he has a home to go to.
Oh.
We have a home. We'll want him.
That is true, Commissioner.
I'll tell you something, Mr. Manzak. I've heard people say that before, under the emotional stress of such a hearing as this. It doesn't always work out that way.
Oh, it will work out, Commissioner.
You'd be amazed. The boy is sent to forestry camp. Visiting day rolls around. Nobody shows up week after week.
Oh, we will show up, Your Honor.
Even when he gets home, there'll be trouble, expenses. Might even end up down here again. I wouldn't blame you, Mr. Manzak, for begrudging it, for knowing there's a real father around someplace.
I don't begrudge it, Your Honor. Well, I thought I begrudged. I came into this room today begrudging. This boy, I did know how much he meant to me. I don't begrudge expense or trouble from my wife or from my daughter. Why should I begrudge it from my son?
Raymond? Raymond?
Yes, sir?
You asked me a question before about how soon you might expect to get home. Mr. Manzak has answered it for me. Pretty soon, son. Well, that about ends us officially. You people can visit with Raymond for a minute or two if you wish. Mr. Gruber would like to talk to you in just a moment.
You'll be a good boy at that forestry camp, Raymond.
Yes.
Sorry about the $30.
It's okay.
Now, this will be the order that the minor Raymond Pearson is declared a ward of the Juvenile Court under Subdivision M, Section 700 of the Juvenile Court law. The minor be released to the probation officer for placement in the forestry camp program. Probation officer...
Of the boys who are committed to forestry camp each year, 67% become fully rehabilitated. These are the odds on Raymond Pearson. These and the human factors you just saw and heard. Next week's calendar of Juvenile Court. This is Jerome Halstead. The charge, breaking into and theft from 6 stores in one night, age 10. This is Harold Kirk. The charge, manslaughter, age 17. This is Laura McElhenney. The charge, promiscuity and incorrigibility, age 17.